Hello everybody, it's Anna here again today, and today we are going to have a little bit of history and maybe some Welsh language if we get round to it. I've got to apologise because people have been asking about our Harlech Castle inside the castle video. Now that's not going to be ready for another maybe 3 weeks, so within the month we'll have that ready, but in the meantime we're going to have 1 or 2 more. But today we're at a really special place, and it's the DRUID CIRCLE in Penmaenmawr. So come along and join us, I'll tell you all about it. You're very welcome. So this site is called Meini Hirion, and that's DRUID CIRCLE in Welsh. And 30 stones make up this unevenly spaced circle with a diameter of roughly 80 feet. Despite the name, this stone circle has no connection whatsoever with the Druids. In fact, it predates the Druids by some 2,000 years, and maybe as much as even 5,000 years old. And several prehistoric trackways run past the circle, which suggests that it was a place of some importance. So don't forget, the DRUID CIRCLE is known as Meini Hirion in Welsh. And just to add, I don't think I mentioned at the beginning that Penmaenmawr is in North Wales. So we're going to show you around here, and you'll see at some point there is another stone circle close by that we just go and have a quick little look at, which I presume this older couple that were with us, that took us here, the locals, they said that the little one that we go to was possibly a roundhouse in the past. But this big one is the main one that we're talking about, and is apparently one of the finest stone circles in Wales, and is in the tail end of the Carneddau Mountains. And you can see views of the Great Orme down there in Llandudno. There's the little stone circle that the elderly couple said was probably a roundhouse. What's fascinating as well up here is there is an extinct volcano, the top of which is a quarry, but in Neolithic times the top of the hill was the 3rd largest Neolithic axe factory in the country, and remnants of axes and hammerstones can still occasionally be found on this hillside, as can the remains of some hut circles. The axes were quarried here and polished elsewhere before being exported throughout Britain and into Ireland, where there was an exchange of axe heads for gold through what is now the port of Holyhead. So just to say again then that this large stone circle predates the Druids and is in fact Neolithic and dating back to perhaps 3000 BC. One of these stones has an obvious ledge on it and is known as the Stone of Sacrifice. There we are. This large stone circle sits at 1,332 feet in height and features a spectacular view towards Colwyn Bay and nearby hills and mountains, and like I said before, the view of the Great Orme and Puffin Island as well from up here. So it's absolutely fantastic. And it must have been an important ceremonial centre, as a number of chambered cairn, stone circles, etc. are in this area. And it is in a fantastic position for a stone circle, because it was a very long steep climb up here. There it is up at the top, look. It took us over an hour to get up there. You just saw Puffin Island as I skimmed around. Yes, it's above the town of Penmaenmawr on the North Wales coast, and to the east is Conway and to the west is Bangor and Anglesey. The circle is situated close to a prehistoric trackway, as I said before, and estimates say it was built around 3000 BC, only acquiring its English name in the 19th century. There are around 30 stones, like I said, 11 still standing, set on the edge of a low embankment. Excavations in 1957 found, it's not very nice, but the cremated remains of a child and a food vessel, and one of these stones has a ledge in the top, and it is said that placing a newborn baby here will bring it much good luck. Well, I don't think I would have brought any of our babies up here when I had them. Oh, but like so many of these sites, the surrounding area is full of megalithic features, and the megalithic portal has good maps showing other interesting locations, including the Penmaenmawr, which is the stone of the bar prehistoric site 2 miles away. We're going to have to go there at some stage and bring you some video. And just to recap then, the uplands here south of Penmaenmawr are scattered with prehistoric remains, including stone circles. DRUID Circle, one of the finest, can be viewed like where we've just been. And it's just a short detour south from the Wales coast path. So we are still on, really, the Wales coast path that we've been working through. But like I said, the name DRUID Circle is really quite misleading because these stones of this large circle do predate the arrival of Druids by many centuries. So we'll head back down now and we'll show you the scenery on the way down and maybe teach you some Welsh words. We do actually pass some wild horses that come up in a minute. There they are. They were very beautiful. Horse in Welsh is ceffyl. And we pass a little building that we weren't really sure what it was, but there we are. That was interesting to see. And yes, I don't know, I'm not going to even try to say what that was, but there's Alf walking. Walking in Welsh is cerdded, and wall is wal, and house is tŷ. Grass is glaswellt, and of course you should know by now that mountain is mynydd. I'm sure you must know that. I've said it so many times. But when we're up at these places, there's not many more things that I can show you. But, you know, apart from things like signpost, that's roedd bost. Path is clwybr. It's windy, and windy in Welsh is gwyntog. Tree again is coeden. And leaves is dail. Wall is wal, fence is fens, and sea is môr. Cross is croes. So we'll leave it there for today from Meini Hirion, that's DRUID Circle in Welsh, and we'll say ta-ta for now, and we'll head back down to Penmaenmawr on the North Wales coast. Hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to keep practicing your Welsh because practice makes perfect. And we'll see you soon. Ta-ta for now. Nos da.